Okay, so I got some race fairings for the bike. Why do you need race fairings? Well, first of all, they are lighter than the ones that you usually have. Second of all, you don't have any lights or turn signals or anything like that that could potentially break as well when you go down. Plus, it's much cheaper than the original fairings, so if you go down, you can replace one part or all of it, and it's going to be cheaper than replacing the whole race fairing. These are pretty cheap. They're done using fiberglass. There are more expensive carbon fiber fairings, but since I'm a newbie and will probably crash a lot, I'd rather spend less on these. So what I'll do is I'll test fit them. We'll need to drill some holes to fit it to the bike because they don't come pre-drilled, at least these ones don't. I have some quick release Zeus fasteners to fit the lower and upper front part. There is one thing I don't have yet, which is a tank cover, which is gonna come a little bit later. They didn't have it in stock, but I'll fit it later. I'll have the double bubble screen come a little bit later, so I don't have that yet. And we'll see how the bike transforms later on. So this is basically what it's going to look like. It's going to have two quick release over here. It's going to fit to the standard holes over here. And then one here, two here, a couple on this side. Okay, so I've test fitted some of these parts. It's a little bit of a pain to get the holes lined up and all the bolts. For here, I've decided to give up for now because I don't have the tank pad. So as soon as I have the tank cover, I'll put it because it might affect how this rear part behaves. As for this part over here, I had to drill lower and lower because no space between this the tire and the front fender. Although on the other side it's good, on this side it isn't. I might have to just cut a little bit off over here just to give it a little bit of space. There should be some space over here because I'll have tire warmers and they need to fit inside the front fender. I'll fit the quick release for the lower and upper front part, and then when I put them together, then I'll try to fit them onto the bike. Because if I do one and then the other, they'll probably not line up between each other. So that's what I'll do. So these are the quick release fasteners. Just slide them in and then they lock in place. These fairings already have some dots where they think you will put them. They're reinforced it with Kevlar. So what I'll do is I'll fit these over here, and you can already see that they are a bit lower than these dots over here. So I'll make the holes here, rivet these clips onto the fender, and then drill the main holes over here. Now that I've drilled the holes inside these Zeus clips, I need to make sure that the holes that I make in the lower part fit exactly with the upper part. I'll make a knot punch on each side and then drill the holes from inside. So now I'll try to fit these and see how they fit each other. Finally fitted these fasteners. They don't really fit as well as I hoped, but I guess it did come cheap, so what can you expect? Oh, pretty much done fitting the fairings with what we have, because I'll have the screen over here as well, and that will require some drilling over here to put the screen on and then fit the fairing to the bracket as well. Also, I need the tank cover so that I can fit the rear part well, and then we'll have to test a little bit more this front fender, which we might cut a little bit out on the front lip just to make sure that the tire warmers get inside. So this is what the bike looks with the race fairings on.